Okay, I'm DH50. I'm trying to begin match 3 with my opponent. We've been trying to connect for some time now, and we'll see whether or not this is successful. I am playing a terrible, terrible enchantment deck. I am playing against somebody named Mattoofar, and I don't actually know anything about him or his deck. I did not even know I was playing him. I just read I didn't see the round 3 pairings even, and I just got an email from him yesterday that said he was matched against me. So we set a date for tonight. I did not have really any time. I just got home from work. I played for about 15 minutes, and then I've been trying to connect with him. I haven't even looked at his list. But, so it'll surprise me. Too far. Maybe this is not to be. I'm pretty sure no matter what he's playing, it is to be. No matter what he's playing, it's got to be better than my deck. But I'll be surprised. I didn't really know who my opponent was last match, or the last games. I didn't know what they were playing. They turned out to be playing Mill, which is this deck's absolute worst matchup. I think there's only one other Mill deck in the pool, though, and that's Winter Void. So, probably not Mill, but it does make me curious about what it actually is. Mattoofar. Okay. That's a terrible hand. It's a better hand, but still terrible because it's a terrible deck. There's no fixing the deck. But as far as like matchups go, or I mean opening hands go, this is maybe as good as it gets for my deck. I don't even know what a good draw looks like, but this is probably a better draw than, well, certainly than what I mulliganed from. Because you can never have too many evolving wilds according to the random number generator. I'm not even sure what I need. I haven't actually played this deck since the last Steam Showdown matchup, because the instant I am done with this tournament, this deck is deleted and I will never speak of it again. So if you're watching the video, you're watching something unique. Not something good, but something unique that will probably be removed from the internet someday soon. Alright, yeah, I definitely need 2 black because I have something with 2 black in my hand. Probably need 2 white. Oh yeah, I have Tragic Arrogance in this deck. Yeah, why did I put Tragic Arrogance in this deck? I'll tell you why. Insanity. Alright, so Mattoofar is playing black-white. Black-white and Evolving Wilds because, like we've said, you never have too many Evolving Wilds. I'm just going to throw this out there just because it's annoying. And that's the one thing this deck does well, is annoy. Usually it annoys me because I'm the one playing it, but occasionally it will annoy my opponent. I'm not sure that that's a virtue of the deck. Actually, I think it's in fact not a virtue of the deck. It's really annoying to play annoying decks, but that's what happens when you commit to something for 5 rounds and you realize it's super annoying to play in round 1, and then it goes. So I've embraced the annoyingness of this deck. Sweet though. He used one of the wasted spells in his hand. He used a sweeper. Yay, my creatureless deck no longer has to fear a sweeper. So that's good. That part's awesome. Let me just read the bones. I don't even know what I want. Is that a good card? That's a good card. I definitely want that. Ooh, look at that. Another annoying card. Alright, what am I at? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're gonna fix that. Get another black, I guess. Pretty sure I don't need 2 blue. I hope I don't need 2 blue. I like the concept of having a shield. That's why I made this deck. I was like, I want to have a shield. That'd be awesome. You know what wasn't? It wasn't awesome. It's a waste of a spell, but at the same time, planeswalkers need a creature defense, I guess. Maybe. Who knows? I don't like the man land. The person land, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to use gendered language to describe a land. Ooh, I have one of those. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. Here's what we're going to have an Oboth. Alright, well, I'm glad the deck's taking care of me with land. It's like, hey, human, I heard you hate getting mana screwed. I was like, you're right, thanks, deck. And I was like, by the way, deck, I hate your guts. So he plays Westfall Abbey, which implies he plays creatures. I haven't seen any creatures. Ooh, there's a creature. A nasty creature. A creature I do not like. Obnixilis does not appreciate that. Oh, Obnixilis is like, oh no. How am I gonna kill that? That was a good question. I guess I'm gonna just like do that. Be like, yeah. No, yeah, I think I'm just gonna. Ob's gonna take it. Ob's a big boy, he can handle himself. Ooh, there we go. What did I say? I had 8 mana. Instead I have a shield. And Blessed Alliance. Pretty sure it's obvious I left up 4 mana for Blessed Alliance. So what does he do? Does he attack at it? Oh, he does that. Oh wait, no, he should do that. Should attack with his person land. Look at me like an idiot, not thinking about the person land. That's the right play on his part. That's what I would do, assuming I wasn't making a mistake, which I probably would be making a mistake. But at the same time, you know, who really cares? This is the down 2 bracket. I assume Mattoofar has lost two matches. Ooh, that's excellent. When he can still activate the man land. Ooh, I see. He wanted to take a look at my hand. He was like, ooh, Blessed Alliance, that's gonna wreck me. And then he took care of me. Not too far. You're making the good plays with the good cards. Yeah, that's deterrence. Deterrence in action. Oh, look at that. Oh, well. Another loss. Could have played Liliana, I suppose, but I couldn't threaten Blessed Alliance. Which I like threatening. Via deterrence. Of course, Mattoofar, all you've got to do is activate a man land and then swing in and sacrifice that. Or, I'm sorry, not man land, person land. That gender neutral land. Ooh, they're just suppression bonds. Maybe I'll let him draw one more and then Liliana shrink that, languish. Ooh, person land, you did it. You did it. You found the way around Blessed Alliance. Person land? We'll just compromise and call it the dead land. Okay. Now this turn is Lily plus Languish. Assuming I have the colors for it, which Lord knows I probably don't. 4 black? I see 3 black. Oh, that damages you though. I wonder if I have 4 black. I think I do. No, this looks like 3 black to me. This looks like sadness on my part. I have a play, but I can't make the play. Oh well. So I gotta put up a blocker and just be like, I hope. That thought not seer, that really did me in, huh? Alright, well, you can't always get what you want. And what I want is a swamp or a quick game. Like, I'd be fine. Yes, Mattoofar, you beat me. You have moved into the 1-2 bracket. I've moved into the 0-3 bracket and can now expect to face a deck that is maybe worthy of mine. Maybe, but doubtful. What I would like is if this game went on a little bit longer. That would be so good. I hope it lasts 3 hours, which it might. Or at least if there were elixirs of immortality in it, there might. It's the one good thing that, not the one good thing, but the awesome thing that Wizards has done is not reprinted Wizards of Immortality, or Blizzard, Elixir of Immortality. I get a card. Get a card. Ooh, that's the right color land, but not the card I wanted. I'd like a land that comes into play not tapped, please. That would be amazing. You mean to tell me you don't have Anguished Unmaking in your deck? You probably do. Ooh, look at that. I'll be taking that. Ooh, I'll be taking that too. No, I won't. Ooh, I'll be taking that. Alright. Well, we've got some mana issues. I think we're gonna sit tight. Or I'm just gonna tag. Face Blessed Alliance. Mm. Oh. Alright, so I'm going to 4 life, or possibly 2 life. That's not going to be pleasant. It's going to be decidedly unpleasant. What if you have another planeswalker? Ooh, that's nice. Killing that thing and killing that thing. You just crushed my soul, and my dreams, and my hopes, and my everything. Soul crushed. Oh, you did it. You really took it to me, huh? And obviously imprison him, but there's that thing, and there's I guess. Oh, I'm 1 mana short. Oh no, I'm not. Alright, but now I'm defenseless against the manland, except my own manland. So, yay. Oh yeah, that guy too. Alright, so far things have not gone according to plan. The original plan was to lose within the first 30 seconds, but that did not actually come to fruition. Plus I used an anguishing unmaking on Avacyn. I wonder if I can kill his manland by, his person land by swinging in, having him block, and then be dead weighted. Sounds like the only thing I can do. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, you crushed it. You did it. You did it. Now you ultimate. And crush my dreams, and then cast that card you just cast. There you go. You did it. Good job. Alright, game 1 in the bank. Alright, let me invite him again. Say, good game. I guess it was a good game, except for the fact I was playing a terrible deck. Whoa, what am I doing here? Okay. GG. I'll send another invite. Too far. Alright, sent. Alright, my deck, very poor. I swear that when I was testing this deck, I actually won a bunch of games with it. So thank you, opponents that gave me a false sense of confidence in this deck, for crushing my hopes and dreams right now. But it's all good fun. The only bad thing is, like, I have a couple of other decks now that I really like playing that are also not especially competitive in this tournament, but they would be so much more fun to play. I wish I could just switch and just be like, can I exercise the rule of sucky deck can be replaced with other sucky deck? That would be really interesting. Well, at least my cat is passed out in my lap. At least it's not all bad. At least the cat gets petted. You do have a creature. Alright, so far I'm not very impressed with my deck. So what is this? Does he only have black and white? Because it's Ors off control. That deck is alright, I guess. It's certainly better than mine, but every deck is better than mine, so it doesn't tell us very much. I'm going to overdraw my hand if I do this. The answer is yes, I will. So, I'll just throw down a shield. Because I may not be able to win, but I can inconvenience you greatly. Or at least minorly. Well, either way, we know it's an inconvenience. Then I'll throw down the Aramancer and get it back and do it again and repeat ad infinitum. Shields are up. Regarding nothing, but shields are up. Oh, you just killed. Oh, you didn't kill your own dude. Sweet. Riley, you look to me like you're dead weight. You should maybe pull your load or something. As it is, you look like dead weight to me. And you will quickly become dead weight. You're like, well, that's bullying. It's true. I don't respect you, Riley. Really? You're not even going to attack Gideon? Okay. That's how little you care about Gideon. You're like, I've got anguish unmaking and I will anguish it and unmake it. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty solid. I wish every time Gideon was played, he was immediately exiled because he sucks so much as a card. I did all of that pre-combat because I don't care. You know what else I'm going to do? I'm just going to cast Lunar Force to protect my Aramancer. I'm going to be like, oh, Aramancer. You are the sweet little human wizard. You wear flowing gowns. You retrieve auras that I don't care about. I think Lunar Force is an interesting sociological experiment. It's interesting. You're just like, I don't care about your creatures. Your creatures suck, dude. Your creatures are the worst. You're not wrong. Your creatures are the worst. They also don't care about you. Or Eiley, for that matter. That's right. So this is the most exciting set of games in the entire world. These are way better than the games that are occurring at the top of the bracket where the 3-0s are playing against the 3-0s. I'm sure they're crushing it, but they are doing nothing like what we're doing. We are looking at each other and being like, look at these cards. Look at these cards. I'm going to lunar force you. What do you think about that? You're going to languish again? Alright. Well then. Mattoofar, you seem like a good player. Yeah, that was the right choice. Maybe. Maybe not. What I would like for the next draw, I would like a land. Ooh, do you have Blessed Alliance? Ooh, my. I have Blessed Alliance. It's my alliance between the token and the Auramancer. We call it marriage. Ooh, thanks game for taking care of me. I wanted a land, but not that land. But I didn't specify, so it's on me, not you, game. I only have one black man. Blessed Alliance. Lunar Force. What to do? What to do? Do I counter it now? Or counter it now? I don't know. I don't know. One notable difference that I've noticed between Mattoofar and myself's playstyle is that he always waits to the end of my turn to crack an Evolving Wilds, and I crack it immediately. The reason I do that is that I don't really care. It doesn't provide actually that much information that is relevant to this game, even if it does provide information that is relevant to Paper Magic. And I feel like you're much more likely to not crack it out of lag problems than not doing it immediately, so I always do it immediately. But your mileage may vary. Maybe it works for you. Maybe it works for Mattoofar. Maybe it's just like good habits cultivated in Paper Magic carry over to duels. I don't know. Maybe he's never played Paper Magic. I've played Paper Magic. I'm not very good at Paper Magic. I started playing Paper Magic in, I believe, 1994. So I have a lot of old cards. A lot of old cards. Yeah. Ooh, look at that. Can we kill that thing? I believe we can. Seen your last days on this earth. Shambling vent. Ooh, now you Blessed Alliance. I see. I see. You're crushing it on that one. Ooh, then you should oh, Blessed Alliance, yeah. Ooh, you get full life from it. Good on you. Well, I am going to sacrifice the Auramancer. Or no, I'm not. Declaration of Stone is a thing. Auramancer, you lost your mate, your husband. You're everything. I should have -2, -1 the Auramancer for being so worthless. Yeah, so I actually have a lot of cards in Paper Magic. I have a lot of cards from what, the revised edition, I think, was the first time I started actually collecting cards. I have a few cards from Unlimited that are like not terrible. What do you do? What to do? I'm gonna get the Blessed Alliance with a Lunar Force. Yeah, so in terms of the like most expensive cards I have a Time Walk that is in horrible condition, but I do have one. I have, what are the other big cards? Oh, I have a lot of dual lands. I have 20 dual lands. I have 4 Tundra. I have 4, what are the other cards that I have? I don't know, 4 something. I have the blue-black ones, Underground Seas. I have 6 Tropical Islands. Yeah, so I have a lot of like pretty decent cards. Oh, that was an Astro. We come for you. No, I'll never get my card back. It was an inevitability. Ooh, do you have another Blessed Alliance? You might. So yeah, I've got a lot of cards actually. I have 6 Force of Wills that are actually in mint condition. I have 2 of the Lion's Eye Diamonds in mint conditions. Those are apparently worth like over $100, or they were the last time I checked, which was like last year. But you can't actually sell them for a lot of money. I can maybe try selling them on the internet. I took them to a shop at one point a couple years ago, and they said they would give me basically 75% of the face value for like almost all the, or at least all the cards they wanted, which came out to like some amount of money. Okay, looks like I am DEAD. Ooh, unless I'm not. Aromancer comes in for the kill. Aromancer's like, yes, it was a top day. Now this is a nail biter. But I was never a competitive paper Magic player. I played like very, very little. In fact, I played it like maybe 1 tournament. Shields are up, Mattoofar. Your best move, swing in with that fella. Yeah, I played it like 1 tournament. I played it more than 1 tournament, a couple. Didn't do very well. Like my favorite deck involved Rabid Wombats and Enchantments. That was like kind of the player I was. It was like I had fun. I played a lot with my friends. Didn't even use card sleeves, so like the Time Walk that I have is in like kind of bad condition because I just played with it as if it was like a normal card. Yeah, so I have, but I do have like a pretty interesting collection. I have a lot of like very good cards. I weirdly have like a full set of Sinkholes, which is also another like, it's like a $30 card or some nonsense. That's probably the right call. Just turn that guy into mincemeat. Yeah, we don't like you, land. We're just going to turn you into colorless. Goodbye, Shambling Bent. What other cards do I have? I've got basically the entire set for Mirage and Visions. If there's a card in there, I don't have 100% of it, but I feel like the cards that I don't have are like useless. I have so many Mirage and Visions cards. Weird thing was I never really played Mirage and Visions. I bought like a lot of cards, but that was like right around the time I quit. That's why I have the Force of Wills. It's because they were not uncommon from that set, and I had 6 of them. So that part's pretty cool. Ooh, look at you! You just beat me. Good job. Tragic Arrogance for the win. Definitely beats the enchantment deck. But then again, what doesn't beat the enchantment deck? In any case, I hope you had a good time watching this. Or actually, you know what? Why are you watching this? This is the 0-2 match. So, okay, if you watched it, thank you, but I find it mysterious. But if you want to see better games, if you check my channel, I would say the two things that you should watch are Demir number 3. The last game in that is unbelievable, and then the whatever the new one is, like green white something green white sacrifice, that has a couple of okay games in it too. But those are the two. Those games are interesting. This not so much. But thank you for watching if you did watch, and I will see you later.